you say the Republican Party has become an autocratic party as well. Can you expand upon that for us?
So I've been saying this for some years because an autocratic party is a party that it has become a personal tool of the president. And Trump has been working at this project for a very long time. And every time he had a challenge, like back in 2019 when he had his impeachment hearings and stuff, he tightened the vise of loyalty. And so by 2020, that party, when there was the 2020 election, a party has a platform. The GOP declined to have a platform other than supporting Trump. And so this is what we call hollowing out, when you hollow out an institution or a party because they no longer have any ideals and values that are separate from the leader. And they also start to embrace things that are very illiberal. Some of them, they don't want separation of church and state. They've institutionalized their racism or misogyny. So both in the dynamics and in the content of it, they've become an autocratic party. And then you had January 6th, where they were targeted. Mike Pence was even targeted, and that really whipped them into line. And one of the saddest things that happened is in 2022, they actually issued a statement, an official statement that said January 6th was, quote, legitimate political discourse. And when I saw that, I thought, well, this process is complete because this was violence unleashed against them. And they're saying with that statement that violence is a legitimate way to deal with democratic transitions, with transitions of power that don't go your way. You can use violence. And that's what has been going on in the authoritarian world since early fascism, early communism. You don't use deliberation, you don't use laws, you use violence to change history. So those are some of the reasons I call the GOP an autocratic party.